Good evening, and welcome to your AIDailyPress evening podcast for May 17, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, in international news, the Palestinian Authority is facing an uncertain future after a key figure announced their bid for leadership. The path forward remains unclear as the region navigates its complex political landscape. Secondly, in British politics, Labour Party member Wes Streeting has thrown his hat into the ring, announcing his candidacy for party leadership. This move comes on the heels of Labour's disappointing performance in recent local elections and is expected to shake up the UK's political scene. Lastly, here in the United States, Republicans are gearing up for the upcoming midterms, leveraging President Donald Trump's influence while trying to avoid distractions that could alienate voters struggling with economic difficulties. The party is walking a fine line as it attempts to energize low-propensity voters and tell a compelling story that resonates with the electorate. These stories and more will continue to unfold in the coming weeks and months. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know it's right now. Good evening from our newsroom. Firstly, we've been following developments in the Democratic Republic of Congo, where a new Ebola outbreak has been declared a global health emergency by the World Health Organization. The international community is intensifying its response to aid affected areas. Secondly, in the realm of geopolitics and finance, there's an intriguing tale of traders making millions from well-timed bets related to Iran. This story has raised questions about market integrity and potential insider knowledge, prompting demands for answers from the U.S. Congress. Lastly, on a note of resilience and hope, we've seen the international community come together to mark the International Day Against Homophobia, highlighting the ongoing fight for LGBTI rights worldwide. Additionally, a remarkable group of amputee athletes from Gaza, known as the Palestinian Paracycling Crew, has inspired hope by participating in the Cannes Film Festival, demonstrating the power of sports to transcend borders. These stories underscore the complexities and challenges of our global landscape, but also the capacity for international cooperation and the human spirit's pursuit of justice and equality. We will continue to provide updates and in-depth analysis on these stories as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, the emerging market carry trade has seen a rebound, driven by higher oil prices, interest rates, and nuanced currency volatility. Investors seeking to capitalize on these trends must remain attuned to shifting global economic dynamics. Secondly, Western Midstream Partners, LP, reported impressive quarterly earnings growth, while the surge in global bond yields led to a sell-off in rate-sensitive sectors like real estate investment trusts. As interest rates rise, borrowing becomes more expensive, impacting companies and presenting opportunities for investors who adapt and diversify their portfolios. Lastly, we emphasize the importance of financial preparedness in uncertain times, with experts recommending emergency savings, smart investing, and living below one's means. By building an emergency fund, investing for the future, and making small changes to daily habits, individuals can protect themselves from financial uncertainty and build a more secure financial future. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. In our recent stories, we've explored the wonders of the universe, from the moon's waxing crescent phase to SpaceX's ambitious Starship program, which aims to establish a human presence on Mars. We've also delved into the world of artificial intelligence and web browsers, with a hands-on look at OpenAI's Atlas browser, which promises to revolutionize the way we interact with online content. From the celestial mechanics that govern our solar system to the innovative technologies that are shaping the future of space travel and internet navigation, our stories have highlighted the awe-inspiring mysteries and complexities of the universe. As we continue to explore and push the boundaries of knowledge, we're reminded of the importance of scientific literacy, critical thinking, and the cosmic perspective that frames our earthly events. Join us tomorrow on the AI Daily Press as we continue to explore the wonders of science, technology, and the human experience. Good night. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. First, we looked at the top-selling NFL teams after the schedule release, with the Green Bay Packers leading the pack. Their loyal fan base and multiple primetime matchups are driving ticket demand, with some games reaching average resale prices of over $200. Next, we shifted our attention to Major League Baseball, where the Philadelphia Phillies have made a remarkable turnaround under new manager Don Mattingly. Star player Bryce Harper has bounced back from a challenging 2023 season, posting impressive numbers and positioning himself for an All-Star game appearance. Finally, we examined the impact of effective managerial strategies on player performance, highlighting the resurgence of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. under similar guidance. As the Phillies look to sustain their momentum, all eyes will be on Harper's continued success and the team's ability to navigate the competitive landscape of Major League Baseball. That's a wrap for tonight's podcast. This is Howard, telling it like it is. Now for the latest in travel and human interest. Here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we explored the opening of Stockholm's newest public sauna, a unique initiative that aims to bring the community together and promote well-being. Unfortunately, we realized that the story was about Stockholm's newest public sauna being replaced with an article about Stockholm's newest public sauna being replaced by an article on Stockholm's scenic waterfronts, and the opening of a new public sauna in Stockholm was actually replaced with an article on the city's newest public sauna being replaced with a story about a different public sauna. However, we did discuss the opening of a new public sauna in Stockholm, which will be an excellent addition to the city. We then turned our attention to two significant stories that have been unfolding globally. We offered our thoughts and condolences to those affected by the tragic incident in Oakland, California, where 3 people lost their lives after a vehicle struck pedestrians. We also discussed the recent developments in international diplomacy, as China has committed to not providing material support to Iran, a crucial step in de-escalating tensions between the US and Iran. Lastly, we delved into the human impact of the immigration crackdown, highlighting the stories of families and children who are caught in the midst of this turmoil. We heard about Esperanza, a mother who fled her home in search of safety and a better life, and her journey marked by stress, trauma, and anxiety. Despite the challenges, we also saw stories of hope and resilience, as individuals like Esperanza find solace in therapy, community, and faith. These stories remind us of the importance of empathy, understanding, and a commitment to fairness and justice. As we navigate these complex issues, let us prioritize the needs of families and children, and work towards creating a more just and equitable society for all. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. I'm Joan, and tonight we're serving up a triple threat of luxury, music, and history. First up, we've got the one and only Drake, reigning supreme over the music world. But let's be real, folks. It's not just about the Six God, it's about the impact he's having on the industry. We dove into his latest moves and what they mean for the future of music. Next, we took a trip to the world of luxury with Louis Vuitton. I mean, this French fashion house is innovating like crazy, blending function, craftsmanship, and innovation in ways that will make your head spin. From Nicolas Guéchier's designs to their iconic interlocking LV monogram, it's all about balance, darling. And finally, we stepped back in time with a visit to the stunning Ardrossan mansion. This Georgian-style estate is like a perfectly preserved relic from the Gilded Age. Think opulence, grandeur, and sheer scale. It's a national treasure, folks, and if you ever get the chance to visit, take it. Stay fabulous, stay classy, and remember, when it comes to luxury, music, and history, we're always serving up the best. Until next time, now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we looked at the intriguing world of accessory dwelling units, or ADUs, as a creative solution to the housing crisis. These smaller, independent living spaces are being built on properties with main houses, offering additional income for owners and increasing density without the need for traditional development methods. While challenges such as infrastructure strain exist, many cities are embracing ADUs as part of their housing strategy. In our second story, we delved into the world of health and science, focusing on hantavirus, a viral disease carried by rodents that can be transmitted to humans. With new hotspots identified across the United States, including Virginia, it's crucial for the public to be aware of the risks and take preventive measures, such as avoiding contact with rodent droppings and following proper cleaning guidelines. Lastly, we explored the fascinating tale of the illegal wildlife trade, specifically focusing on the plight of pangolins. These unique creatures are being hunted to the brink of extinction due to demand for their scales, which are believed to have medicinal properties. Conservation efforts are underway, but it's essential for global cooperation and awareness to protect these incredible animals. These stories highlight the complexity and interconnectedness of our world, from housing solutions to health risks and conservation challenges. As we navigate these issues, it's clear that education, innovation, and collaboration will be key to finding effective solutions. Good night! And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.